740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
And good evening, everybody, and we are here. It's Basketball 30 in the oven. Hayden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore, and well, Ryan, we have had ourselves quite a busy day. We had just gotten back from Zane Trace High School where the boys team knocked off Ross County Christian Academy earlier, and Ryan, we did owe the viewers and listeners the stats. We promised everyone on our Facebook that we would share those, so real quick, give ourselves a little bit of a rundown.
Yeah, was mainly for the Red Streaks out there listening. We got, for the Red Streaks, they was victorious 75-58 over the Ross County Christian. And leading off, well, I'll just start with the scores here. We got Luke Gallion with 12, Mason Thacker with 7, Jace Johnson with 8, Trevin Shanks with 8, Jace Ritchie with 13, Leighton Kelly with 3, and the MVP of the day, or the morning, afternoon, was Bo Henry, dropping in 27 big points for the Red Streaks. The Red Streaks shot red hot from the field, total 65% from the two-point line and 63% from the three-point line. And they did struggle at the free throw line with only shooting 20%, but they didn't really need very many free throws when they're shooting as red hot as they was.
Oh, yeah. So now we're going to shift gears because we are here for the girls' game now tonight. The Piketon Lady Red Streaks taking on a team that's definitely as tough as advertised, that's for sure. The Unioto Lady Shermans. Real quick, going to give a rundown of the Unioto starting lineup. Of course, the starters for Unioto be number 1, Magnolia Holbert. Number 3, Charlotte Dennis. Number 15, Aiden Dannison. Number 21, Maya Hamilton. And number 25, Miley Smith. Of course, the Lady Shermans are coached by Jeff Miller. 2-1 overall and undefeated, 2-0 in the Scion Valley Conference. Piketon Lady Red Streaks not far behind. Just a couple of nights ago, Ryan, me, you, and T-Fred were here when the Lady Red Streaks knocked off Southeastern to get their first conference win, and that brought them to 1-1 on the season. Now, when it comes to Unioto, their only loss comes at the expense of First Sal Marion, who, of course, was a state championship team this past year, a very tough team in itself. So that's still just a testament, though, to Unioto, that they're out there playing these state championship teams. And I don't believe it was necessarily quite a blowout. It may have been, I think, maybe like a 30, maybe 20-some point differential in that one. Wasn't quite like a running clock, but Unioto still put up some points on the board. Now, with Unioto, of course, there's a few players you're going to want to look out for. Miley Smith being one of them, definitely for sure. Last time I looked at the stats for a Unioto game, Miley Smith was in the 20-plus point mark. And Miley just seemingly racks them on. Magnolia Holbert, you cannot. About pretty much the same thing with her in terms of scoring. Now with us, the Piketon Lady Red Streaks, we've got Hayden Daniels, Layla Kelly, Abriel Johnson, Danica Ritchie, and Jalen Forbes. We don't expect that starting lineup to vary much compared to the last game, so we're pretty much counting on that to be the starting 5 for the Lady Red Streaks. Now, for those of you listening on your FM radios right now on 100.1 WXZQ, got a little bit of a special treat here as Total Media Sports bringing you live stream coverage on the Total Media Sports YouTube channel. So if you want to watch this game with video accompaniment, Ryan, I know you've been hyping this one up all day, talking about the video stream, and we've got it going right now. We got the stream crew, actually a one-man gang over here. Jimmy McCormick running it all by himself here. So thank you, Jimmy, for coming here tonight and running this stream. Ain't it a cool thing that Total Media Sports is doing, though, with these live streams?
Yeah, I like it, and I'm glad to be a part of the first one, this year. And like I had a few games that I did back in the past with Waverly going to the Final Four in boys basketball, and glad to be a part of a few of them this year.
Right, so we got about 3 minutes until the start of this contest. Lady Shermans and the Lady Red Streaks are out here warming up. So either way, let me ask you this. What is the key to this one if you're the Lady Red Streaks? We're talking about a tough-as-nails opponent. What do the Lady Red Streaks need to do?
The keys to victory is being able to hold the likes of Smith and Maya Hamilton, actually.
Another one.
Yeah, Holbert is going to get hers as well. But Maya and Smith can break out for 25 a game any moment. So, you got to lock them down and hope to stop one, if not two of them, from getting over, 15 apiece. And then for the Red Streaks, we got to get points from our senior, April Johnson. You got Layla Kelly and we got Jalen Forbes that had a great night with 20-plus points the other night. She's got to pick up right where she left off. So they got to be aggressive offensively and got to, you got to take some risks defensively as well because, to get a win over a top-notch team like Unioto, you got to take some chances on some defensive assignments.
And for our Unioto fans who are definitely out there watching this, especially on the live stream, talking about the Lady Shermans, I think pretty much with them it comes down to sticking to the winning formula for Unioto when it comes to their game plan and their strategy tonight.
Yeah, I agree. It does hurt. The Beard girl is out with an injury. I don't know how long she'll be out for Unioto, so she's out, a freshman. And I know she'll typically contribute, should anyways, and she's out for a short time, I believe.
All right, so we got about a minute and a half left here until the start of this contest. The Lady Red Streaks coming off the floor. And for those of you watching on the stream, of course, this is also on the radio on 100.1 WXZQ. So we're definitely going to be calling this like a radio broadcast. Unfortunately for us, though, one of the biggest flaws for us is if we mess up, they're going to see it.
Yeah, well, let's just not mess up.
Well, yeah, exactly. Let's not miss. Well, I don't know. I'm a little worried now.
Yeah, we'll have that. We're
not perfect. We're good. Stage fright. No, we're good. We're good. So we got about a minute left until the start of this contest. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our first commercial break, and we're going to be back in about a minute and a half here on the Q and Total Media Sports YouTube. Don't go anywhere.
We offer the latest in innovative technology, from state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they are your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours. Back here at the oven, we just had the national anthem as both teams getting ready for this contest. The Piketon Lady Red Streaks, the Unioto Lady Shermans, And Ryan, I'm hyped. Second game here, and I still got way too much energy for my own good.
You just got a couple hot dogs with sauce there, so you got your energy boosted up there, ready for this game.
Oh, yeah, have me a couple hot dogs here, and on top of that, I had me about 3 Pepsis in between these two games. So I'm definitely energized for this one. Of course, I'm going to introduce first the Unioto Shermans. Again, they are being led by head coach Jeff Miller.
Hey, you got some people you may know directly across from us, Mr. Carpenter and his basketball coaching staff.
Oh, well, what do you know? I see him over there. I don't know how I missed him. Chad Carpenter, the coach of the Jackson Iron Ladies.
Yeah. Must be over here scouting.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't see me. I don't know. I'm not over here, Chad. Don't look.
PA announcer here announcing the starting lineups.
Number 1, Magnolia Holbert. Number 3, Charlotte Dennis.
Charlotte Dennis, of course, Magnolia Holbert before that.
Number 15,
Aiden Dannison, number 15. Number 21, Maya Hamilton. And number 25, Miley Smith.
Maya coming back off, I believe, an ACL injury from last year.
And the Lady Red Streaks, here we go. A little bit of noise here. Aiden Daniels. Layla Kelly. Gabriel Johnson. And Danny Ritchie. Can't forget about Jalen Forbes. Talking about a great game she had on Wednesday. Jalen Forbes.
Yeah, she filled it up quickly. 20. I had her for 25 unofficially points. So if you can get that out of her and what you can get out of Kelly with 15 to 20 every night, Red Streaks definitely have a chance to get some wins.
Daniels and Smith in on the center for the tip for the Red Streaks and Shermans respectively. Only seconds away from high school basketball. And here we go. Basketball underway. The Unioto Lady Shermans get it. And starting off with the ball was Holbert and goes out of bounds right away. But Unioto holds on to it. That one going nowhere. Unioto maintaining possession. Piketon with contact last. As Holbert will throw it in at the baseline for the Lady Shermans. There's the impact to Holbert, right wing, and travel called right away. And talk about a mistake you just can't make in situations like this. Right away and a chance to get score early, and Magnolia Holbert immediately called with a travel.
Yeah. Moved a little bit quicker than putting the ball in a little bit later than she needed to on the floor.
We got Kelly for the Lady Red Streaks and got the shot, and a foul is called. So there's 2 on the board right away for Layla Kelly.
Well, that's one thing. If you're Coach Taylor and the Red Streaks, you get that first foul on Magnolia. That's key, because she's very important to the Unioto offense.
And the foul was on Aiden Dannison. That is her first as Kelly goes to the line for one more. Kelly's first shot is up, and she got it.
Well, I was wrong who was on then.
So Unioto gets back the ball here. Holbert once again with the possession. Looks like Streaks going man. Holbert passing it into the paint now to Dannison. Back to Holbert. Holbert left wing. On the right side, 3-point attempt. The shot is up, and it is no good. Piketon basketball. Ball rolled out of bounds. As the Lady Red Streaks get the ball back, 3-0 is the score. 7:26 left to go here in the first. Layla Kelly with the ball, being covered by Magnolia Holbert. Kelly going to the foul line, passing it over now to Johnson. Johnson over to Danica Ritchie on the right side. Ritchie into the paint, spins back over to Daniels. Daniels now passing it again to Forbes. Forbes' jump shot is up, off the rim, no good. Defensive rebound comes down to Maya Hamilton for Unioto. Hamilton to Smith, the shot was up, No good. Ball goes out, and it looks like it goes out of bounds. And is it going to be Unioto basketball? Yes, sir, it is. Unioto holding on to it. And right at their own side of the floor, Unioto trying to get on the board here early. Spins back. The shot is up and no good. And the rebound comes down to the Red Streaks. Looks like there was some Unioto contact in there. So in that rebound, Piketon holds on to it, though the ball goes out. So throwing it in is going to be, that is Johnson throwing it into Kelly. Kelly getting ready to cross the timeline, covered by Holbert again. Unioto looks pretty much the same, going man. Kelly to Daniels. Daniels with some pressure. And Forbes down left to Johnson. Johnson's hook shot in the paint is up and in. How about this? An early 5-0 start here. Only a couple minutes into the first quarter, Ryan.
Hey, you got to be happy if you're the Red Streaks here. Nice ball movement there, and Johnson with the finish.
And the shot was up by the Shermans and no good. In on that attempt was Miley Smith. Could not get it. And miss after miss after miss here in the early goings for Unioto. And Forbes with the ball now to Ritchie. Ritchie top of the key. Ball is free, and it's going to go to Unioto. Ball goes out of bounds at the scorekeeper's table, and that is where the Shermans are going to bring it in. So far, Ryan, what have you seen out of both of these teams?
Well, Unioto's coming out cold. Credit to Red Streaks defense there and some missed shots by the Sherman. So, if you're Piketon, you want to keep up what you're doing and hope it continues.
Now with the ball is Smith. The shot was up, and it is no good, and she'll be going to the line. And a foul is going to be called on the Red Streaks, and it's going to be a push, and the foul is going to be called on, did they say, was that 14 they called it on? Was it Ritchie? Forbes.
Yeah.
So Forbes gets the foul, and that is going to be her first, team's first of the quarter. As Smith is at the line, her first shot is up, nothing but net, and the Lady Shermans draw first blood here. They get their first shot here at 5-1. Chance to get one more. Second shot is up and swish.
Unioto gets on the board with 2 free throws for the first time.
Just what they needed. Oh, nearly stolen away, but the Red Streaks holding on to it. Ball goes out, and it's going to go to Unioto.
Yeah, and that was an unforced turnover there by the Red Streaks as Ritchie lost control of it there on the sideline.
Quite a few turnovers here in the early goings of this one for the Red Streaks and for the Shermans. Going both ways here as Magnolia Holbert going right side now to Smith. Going left side to Shermans, going the wing. In fact, it looks like that's Smith, and the jump shot from the foul line is up, no good. Redemption shot is up and no good by Smith.
Well, so far the Shermans are 0 for 4 from the 2-point range there. So 2 fouls, so they got an opportunity to put some points up here.
And that foul was on Layla Kelly. That's her first and the team's second as Smith going to the line again. Last time she was here just a moment ago, got both of them. First shot is up and nothing but net. Getting ready for the second here. It's up and it's in. Make that 4 free throws for Miley Smith. 4 back-to-back, may I add. And those are all the points accounted for right now for the Shermans. As Ritchie, and the ball is going to be stolen away by Dannison. Now to Smith, into the paint, passing back to Holbert. Holbert for a deep 3. It is up, and the ball is loose and goes out of bounds. Piketon basketball. Well, Ryan, Piketon managing to hold a lead here in the early goings. Only by 1, but still a lead's a lead.
Yeah. Got a full court press here by the Shermans.
Forbes driving the floor at the paint. Nice pass over. The shot was up and no good, and that was Daniels. Got a hand in on it. And a substitution coming in for the Lady Shermans. That is Jade Stewart coming in. And coming out will be Dannison. Looking, throwing it over, and inbounds to Forbes. Forbes in the paint. Her spin moves. Nice move there by Forbes. Shot was up and in, 7-4. Forbes getting 2 more.
7-4, 4:44 here to go in the first.
Nice 3-point lead for the Streaks as Holbert's shot is up, and, well, we spoke too soon. Now it's tied, 7-all.
And that's the Sherman's first made 3 of the game. They're 1 for
Tied
1.
up 7-all here, 4.5 minutes left to go in the first. Getting away from a defender is Johnson. Johnson trying to get it into Daniels and draws a foul.
I thought she was straight up and down. What'd you think?
Well, let's see here. Foul's going to be called.
On 3.
That's on Dennis. That's her first. At the line. First shot is up and no good. Unioto, on the other hand, not missed a single free throw. The Lady Red Streaks now 0 for 1, pending this second one. It's up and it's no good. Make that 0 for 2. The ball's loose here on the floor and a tie up, and we're going to have ourselves a jump ball, Ryan. First jump ball here of this contest. Possession arrow, Red Streaks. Ritchie throws into Forbes. Forbes in the paint, passing it now to Daniels on the right side. A 3-point shot is up and no good. Kelly trying to get that rebound, but couldn't do it as Miley Smith drives the floor, bounces back, jump shots up and no good. Lady Red Streaks get the ball back. Ritchie now to Kelly, right side, crosses the timeline. 7-all again is the score, 3:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Shot was up, no good, and a redemption shot here is up and in by Danica Ritchie. Ritchie getting 2, and those are her first 2 points of the night. And the Piketon Red Streaks get back to the lead, 9-7. And a travel called on the Shermans. Piketon getting the ball back with a 2-point lead, Ryan.
Yeah, another turnover, and it looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout by Coach Jeff Miller of the Shermans.
So far, Ryan, any thoughts on this first quarter so far for the Red Streaks? Definitely been a close one.
Yeah, I mean, credit to the Red Streaks getting the ball, putting it in the hole. The Shermans are 0 for 5 from the 2-point line and 1 for 2 from the 3-point line and 4 free throws. So, you know, it's a cold first quarter definitely for the Shermans, and the Red Streaks are maintaining and playing good defense and keeping a 2-point lead here.
Definitely not what some may have expected out of this one, but so far so good for the Piketon Red Streaks. Now you got to continue this momentum.
Yeah, you got to buckle down here, play good defense, get some more stops, and try to finish the quarter strong.
As both teams coming out of the huddle, and Piketon with the ball. 3:39 left to go in the first. 9-7, the Red Streaks on top of the Shermans of Unioto. It looks like Shanks is in now for the Red Streaks. Spins a shot and cannot get it off. That's Johnson now right side, directing traffic. Now to Layla Kelly, who gets a shot up and no good. Ball is high and loose and is recovered by Reese Shanks. Now here we go, Kelly for 3. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Jade Stewart. And a wide open seam here for the Shermans, up and in.
That's the first 2-point. That's the first 2-point made.
First 2-pointer there for the Shermans, as Forbes now passing it to Johnson. Johnson to Forbes, right side, down the baseline, double coverage, jump shot is up and count it. Hayden Daniels with 2.
Yeah, great job by Forbes there. She drawed a double team and kicked it right around the free throw line, and a bucket by Daniels.
And a 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebound coming into the hands of Layla Kelly. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first. Red Streaks up 11-9. Ball is loose, and the Red Streaks hold on to it. Johnson, and a foul going to be called, and it looks like an offensive foul, Ryan.
Yeah, that's an iffy call there, in my opinion. I don't know that she got her feet set, but yeah, I guess that's their call, not ours, right?
Right, we're just the ones up here calling the game. We're not the ones down there directing traffic. That's not our job. As the Shermans with the ball, Holbert in possession for Unioto, 11-9. Holbert over to Hamilton. Now right side, back to Hamilton, top of the key, covered by Kelly, shifts left. Hamilton's shot is up and no good, and a foul is going to be called. Also checking in for Piketon, looks like Olivia Farmer is now in for the Red Streaks.
Yeah, what a 6'2 senior for the Red Streaks.
Hamilton at the line for two, and an opportunity here to tie this one up if they can get both. And come one step closer to that. First shot is up and in. Substitution here for the Red Streaks as Richie comes in, and Layla Kelly is going to take a seat. Hamilton's second shot for the tie is up and in. So another free throw opportunity there for the Shermans, and talking about making the most of the free throws. You know, I once heard it said, Ryan, talking about free throws, you got to take the free throws because they're free.
Yeah.
I heard that once, and it may seem like a corny, cheesy expression, but it's actually true in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's another unforced turnover by the Red Streaks as the ball hit the sideline and out of bounds, turnover to the Shermans.
Miley Smith over to Hamilton. Hamilton right side to Holbert. Holbert in deep three-point territory. Now to Smith. Slowing down the pace here a bit. Now to Holbert. Over to Stewart. Shifting left. Now back to Holbert, directing traffic. What's Holbert got in mind here? Holbert moving to the right end of the paint, passes it back to Smith. Smith's jump shot in the paint is up, and the Red Streaks have lost their lead here, and a two-pointer for Miley Smith. Miley Smith already had 4 free throws, and that two-pointer right there from the field makes her 6 points on the night thus far. Goes out of bounds, and Unioto basketball.
Back-to-back turnovers by the Red Streaks there.
As Charlotte Dennis checking in for Unioto. Another substitution coming in, this time for the Red Streaks. That's Briar Penwell checking in for the first time. 13-11 is the score. Unioto on top. Red Streaks have had the lead for most of this game, but Unioto now getting the lead here. It is still early in the first quarter. Just a minute left in the first, however. Now Stewart passes it left. Shot is up, long-range three-point territory. It is up, and an offensive rebound. No, maybe. Now it's free. Holbert getting the ball for Unioto, passes it right. The shot is up from three-point land. No good, another offensive rebound. The hook shot is up and in for the Lady Shermans.
That's Smith.
15-11, and that was Miley Smith. Talking about a dangerous threat right there. She's showing why she is as advertised. The Red Streaks double coverage here. How about this? And a timeout being called by Coach Jason Taylor, and a necessary timeout if you ask me. Talking about some very intense defensive coverage right there. Double coverage.
Yeah, nowhere for her to go with the ball, and Coach Taylor saves her there with a timeout. And with 35 seconds to go, I'm sure he's going to try to draw up something here to wind the clock down and get the last second shot here in the first.
They take a 4 or a 30-second.
They took a 30.
So I'm taking the 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. And again, thank you everyone watching us on the stream this evening. I know we've got quite a few viewers coming in. I can see some of the view counts right here on the corner of my eye, and it looks like we're doing good so far. I'll see if I can get a more exact number here, and hopefully everybody tuning in is having a great evening. I know we're having one. And on top of that, we've had just a very busy day overall calling Piketon Red Streaks basketball. And to say that we got one here on stream, this is our first stream actually of the year. And of course, us and the other Pike County area schools will be streamed on the Total Media Sports YouTube channel, Waverly, Eastern, I think maybe even some Western thrown in there. So we'll see about that as the Lady Red Streaks thrown it in by their own bench. As with the ball is Johnson. Johnson covered by Maya Hamilton as she crosses the timeline. And right back to where they were just a moment ago. And a hold is called on Unioto. Getting a little too tough there.
I thought there was a jump ball, but they do call foul on the Shermans.
It is going to be a foul, and that will be on Smith. That's her first and the team's third. With 25 seconds left, Unioto with a 15-11 lead here in the first. Kelly now right side.
There's a turnover.
Turnover. That was not Kelly. My bad. The shot was up and no good. Rebound coming to Olivia Farmer. Out of bounds. Unioto basketball. 13 seconds.
That was 3 straight turnovers by the Red Streaks here with a minute left. And it's leading to this 4 points lead by the Shermans now.
15-11, only 13 seconds remain here in the first. As Holbert throwing it in at the baseline. Holbert over to Hamilton. Her shot is up off the front of the rim, no good. Clock running down here, 5 seconds remaining. Piketon with the ball, trying to get one off for the quarter. That's Abriel Johnson over to Forbes. Forbes' jump shot from the corner is up and no good. 15-11 is the score here in the oven. Heading into the second quarter, the Unioto Shermans on top on the queue and streaming live on Total Media Sports. Back in 1 minute.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We offer the latest in innovative technology, from state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
Here in the oven where the Unioto Lady Sherman's leading the Piketon Lady Red Streaks here. Girls basketball action by a score of 15-11. So, Ryan, overall, what'd you think of that first quarter? Piketon had a solid start in it.
Yeah, they had a solid start. Then Miley Smith kind of woke up there. And if I'm not mistaken, she's got 12 out of these points. What do you got over there?
I believe, yeah. Yeah.
You got her for 12?
I got her for 12, yeah.
12 out of the 15. And so she hit 4 free throws, then hit some 2-pointers. And so she started to heat up there.
Stewart throwing it into Holbert for the Shermans. Unioto basketball to start off the second, and a little bit of a lead going here as Hamilton's shot is up and counted. 3-pointer there for Maya Hamilton.
Yeah, they're 2 out of 6 from the 3-point line now, the Shermans are.
Piketon Red Streaks basketball. Layla Kelly at the foul line, steps back all the way to center court, being covered by Holbert. Now to Forbes. Forbes at the elbow, directing traffic, holding on to it and passes it over now. Piketon still with the basketball here. That is, let's see, that's Johnson. Over to Kelly, left side. Kelly slowing down the pace, still holding on to it, spins back over to Forbes. Forbes to Shanks, Reese Shanks that is. And now to Layla Kelly holding on to the ball, drives the paint. Her shot is up and count it for Layla Kelly. Kelly with 2 more. Make that 5 points on the night so far for Layla Kelly, counting one of her free throws. That 3-point shot is up and way off the mark, no good. Piketon with the rebound, that's Reese Shanks. And a turnover here, and Miley Smith with the steal and the 2-pointer. Smith's shot is up and in. We were talking about how many points she accounted for. 2 more on the board. 20-13 is the score. Unioto on top. And the ball is free here. And it looks like Shanks has it, but Unioto going to get the ball because it goes out of bounds. The Shermans get the possession back as Hamilton will throw it in. 6:34 left to go here in the first half. Holbert crossing the timeline, met right away though. Out to Dennis. The right side, Hamilton. Hamilton steps back the foul line. Her shot is up and no good. Out of bounds, Unioto basketball. Anything you got to say over here, Ryan? You're over here writing stuff down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to calculate it here. Was that a 2 or a 3 she missed?
That was a 2.
Okay. Oh, wrong person.
Magnolia Holbert. The ball in the corner. Moves up into the paint. Her shot is up and in. Magnolia Holbert for 2.
That was a nice drive by Magnolia.
And that is her 4th and 5th points respectively. Now 5 on the night for Magnolia. as Miley Smith with the ball, 22-13. What was once a Lady Red Streaks lead, and looks like a foul is going to be called offensively on the Shermans. It looks like a charge, maybe, looks like.
Yeah, Miley drove in on Layla Kelly there and forearm into the chest and rewarded Kelly with an offensive taking a charge there.
Piketon with the basketball again. Have a 9-point lead, though, to the Shermans. As Johnson, her shot is up and no good from close range. Holbert now with the ball to Smith. Smith's shot is up, off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, and another shot just in deep two-point territory, and Piketon coming down with it. That right there, that was, it looks like that was Forbes, and stolen right away by Unioto. The shot is up and in for Miley Smith. And Miss Smith is definitely having quite a game here, Ryan. I'm already losing count of the exact number of points she scored. I'm going to do some calculations here at halftime. I've got all the points here accounted for. HSC has scored and continuously here in this one. Smith having herself quite the night.
Yeah, and all from the inside the three-point line, too.
As the Red Streaks with the ball, 24-13, now a double-digit lead for the Unioto Shermans.
And a double-digit turnover mark now for the Red Streaks. I got unofficially 11 turnovers, which is not what you want if you're Coach
Oh,
Taylor.
definitely not. And now Forbes back to Kelly. Kelly looking, her shot is up, and looks like there was some interference on that one. And it is going to be no good. Referee's calling she's going to get 3 shots. Shooting three.
It was not a three.
They're going to give it to her, though. It looked like it was right at the line, though, maybe.
Her foot was on the line. It was a two-pointer, but they're going to give her a 3. I don't know who they call. They called the foul on number 1.
So that would be on Holbert, and that's her first. So Layla Kelly, regardless, going to the line for 3.
Yeah.
Kelly's first shot is up.
I agree it was a foul.
No denying it.
Yeah, but I did look up, and she was over the three-point line.
Kelly with shot number 2. It is up and in. Definitely crucial free throws though at this point in the game for the Red Streaks. That's for sure, with a lead that's starting to widen here for the Shermans.
Yeah, big opportunity here if you get all 3 of these, cut it down to an 8-point game.
3 free throws so far for Layla Kelly. Could be 4 right here. Shot is up and got it. Perfection from the free throw line.
Full timeout by the Red Streaks.
And timeout being called here, full timeout. So that being said, we're going to take a 30-second timeout and be right back on the queue in Total Media Sports YouTube right after this.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Back here at the oven, 5 minutes even left to go here in the first half, and the Lady Red Streaks in the middle of a full timeout here. 24-16 is the score. 3 big free throws right there, Ryan, for Layla Kelly.
Yeah, as much needed by the Red Streaks, as they turned it over 3 or 4 straight times there, and she got down and drawed a foul on the three-point shot attempt and drained all 3 free throws.
So the Lady Red Streaks and the Unioto Shermans here. So overall, that does bring Layla Kelly to 4 completed free throws right there. So she's got 4 completed. On top of that, 2 two-pointers. So you do the math there. You got 4 plus 2. That's, excuse me, plus 2 plus 2. That's 8. That's 8 on the night for her. Kelly so far with 8 points for the Red Streaks, as Holbert brings the ball in for the Shermans as this one continues here in the second quarter.
And Richie back in for the Red Streaks. And there's a foul on Forbes there, I believe. Yep.
That'd be a push on Forbes.
Second, I believe.
That is indeed on Forbes, and that is, I would like to say that is her second. It is. That is Forbes' second foul.
So we need to make a note of that. She goes out at the 4:50 mark here in the second. See if that plays dividends into Unioto's hands there.
Run it in now, the Shermans. That's Hamilton. The deep shot is up. No good. And a second chance up and in for the Shermans, and that was Miley Smith.
Yeah, she's lived right there around that rim and gets that one to go on an offensive rebound.
And if you're the Lady Red Streaks, I think the last thing you want right now is for her to go back to the free throw line.
Yeah.
And the shot here, one more.
Pushes this lead to 10 here in the second.
The shot is up and in by Miley Smith. That's 5 free throws and 5 two-pointers. So that's 10 plus 9. She's got 15 on the night. As Shanks here in the paint, passes it over to Johnson. Johnson moves up in the two-point territory. The shot is up, no good, and the ball is taken away here. Unioto with it. That's Magnolia Holbert. Holbert into the paint, shot, no, passes it back to Smith. Smith's hook shot is up and counted. Miley Smith. If you haven't heard that name enough tonight, you're going to continue hearing it, I have a feeling, throughout the evening. Richie, and the shot is in a little bit of a late push there. Nothing called, of course, but the shot was up and no good. Ball goes out, and it is going to remain with Piketon. 29-16 is the score. 4:06 left to go here in the first half. Now, what do you do right now if you're the Piketon Red Streaks, Ryan?
You maybe go boxing one on Miley, but then it's going to leave the likes of Maya and what's a turnover?
Yeah, and she landed hard on that floor too.
She landed awkwardly.
Awkwardly, she's all right. She's up on her own 2 feet, but the ball does roll out of bounds, and Piketon had a chance, but right there, Unioto takes it back. Mistakes like that the Red Streaks just cannot afford to make right now.
Yeah, we got a timeout here by the Shermans.
Unioto calls a timeout. We'll see what they take here. They're going to take a 30-second timeout. We got to get some of these commercials in, so we'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds on the Q and Total Media Sports YouTube. Don't go anywhere.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Back here, 4:06 left to go in the second quarter. Unioto up 29-16. Coming off a timeout here, Ryan.
Yeah, coming off a timeout here, the Red Streaks got to regroup and refocus and try to stop Miley Smith. But like I said, you could run a boxing one on her, but then you're going to leave Maya Hamilton open. You're going to leave Holbert open, and, they can knock down shots with the best of them.
And the Shermans with the ball, throwing it in to Smith. Smith being covered right now by Kelly. You got to put some extra attention right now on Smith. His shot is up and counted. And Smith just cannot miss.
Absolutely on fire. Anything inside that three-point line, she's pretty much connected on.
And Smith with another one here as Kelly, top of the key, moves into the paint, and that shot is blocked, but Piketon with a second chance opportunity by Daniels, and it was up and in. 29-18 is the score according to the scoreboard over here. And the shot is up, and a push being called on Piketon. See who they call this one on. Is that 14 they're throwing up right there? Was it 15?
They're going to talk 15. About it, try to decide.
Now they're conversing.
Coach Taylor's not happy with it. I kind of rightfully so. It felt like she kind of slung it up. Well, that's big. It's on Forbes. That's her third foul. So she just come back in around the 4-minute mark. It's now 3:31, and she picks up her third foul.
And Forbes heading to the bench as well. Avriel Johnson heading in. At the line for the Unioto Tanks, Hamilton, Maya Hamilton. 32-18 there. They corrected the scoreboard. Shots up and in. The first one, 33-18 now. Piketon up to a solid start, but this second quarter has been all Unioto.
Yeah, it's been their demise this second quarter.
Shot is up and in. Kelly, left side. Piketon has to come up with an answer here. That's Johnson moving into motion. Her shot is up, and a foul is going to be called. Looks like a hold.
I'd like to see Johnson pull up right there at the free throw line with a floater there, opposed to going in and getting the contact there. But nice job where she draws the foul.
And that is Dennis who got that. At the free throw line, here we go. The first shot is up, spins around the rim, no good. Substitutions coming in for Unioto. That's 33. That would be Kendall Walker and number 20, Chloe Fisher. I believe both checking in for the first time in this contest for Unioto. Second shot coming. It's up, and it is good there by Johnson. Clock running here. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Throwing it down to Fisher. Fisher over to Hamilton. Shot is up and no good. A rebound here, and that was Smith, and another foul called. And once again, Miley Smith heading to the line where she has just been flat out unstoppable.
Yeah.
Miley Smith in the line here for 2 for Unioto. She's already made, according to my calculations, I do think I'm missing a couple, kind of getting caught up in the excitement. I have 5 for her, but I don't think that's accurate. And here comes the first shot. It is up, and oh, she missed one.
Well, you jinxed her. They was 8 for 8 up to that point.
So misses the first, and that does bring them up to 8 for 9. Still impressive free throw statistics here in the first half. Second shot is up, and it's no good. As Ritchie coming down with it. Excuse me, that's Johnson. Kelly in a turnover here.
But they turned it right back over.
Whistle blown, it's going to go right back. As Shanks thrown it in by the Unioto bench. Shanks now to the other side. That's Layla Kelly. Kelly moving in over to Shanks, and a push is being called. Right away, a push. And they called that one, they say it's on 21. So that would be Hamilton. As to the line is Shanks. Opportunity for 2 free throws right here. 34-19 is the score.
That was kind of a ticky-tack foul, I thought there, really. Normally they let those ones play on.
First shot is up and counted. Second one coming. It's up, and it is no good. What a tie-up here, jump ball situation. As possession arrow in favor of Piketon. 34-20 now is the score. Ritchie going back to the paint. Now to Shanks. Shanks over to, let's see, that's Ritchie. Ritchie over to Daniels. A long range 2 is up, no good, way off the mark. It goes out of bounds, Unioto basketball. We've got a substitution. Looks like Farmer going to be checking in again for Piketon. Coming out is going to be Daniels. And another substitution here for Piketon as Forbes is stepping in place of Shanks. So Forbes back out there on the floor. Farmer as well for Piketon. 2:28 left to go in the half. Unioto with the ball, court's length to go. That's Holbert.
Well, you know, Hayden, this feels like this quarter just drug on, really.
I
First
know.
quarter was really fast, and there's been a lot of timeouts called. And
like right there.
yeah, Coach Miller calls one.
Timeout, and they call a full timeout on that one?
Yeah.
They did. It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick 30-second break here on theCUBE and Total Media Sports on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. More Piketon Red Streaks basketball after this. Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours. Back here in the oven, 34-20 is the score. 2:20 left to go here in the second quarter. And so far, Ryan, any comments, anything you'd like to say here before we get back to action?
Just feels like the last 3 minutes, really for both teams, has just kind of been, kind of quiet really overall. And, Coach Taylor's fired up at a couple calls, rightfully so.
Right.
And trying to get some calls that he thinks the Red Strokes deserve. So we'll see what they can do the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this second quarter here, and play a little bit of defense here and get a stop.
Shout out again to those watching on the stream on the Total Media Sports YouTube channel. Just look, close to 100 viewers right now, Ryan.
There we go.
Holbert over to Fisher, and the deep three-point shot is up and no good. And now to Fisher again, right side. Spins back, that's Smith. Her shot is up off the right side, no good. Smith with the rebound. Going back into three-point land, which is up, no good. Ball in the air, and Farmer gets it. So Piketon getting possession back of the ball, and looks like the Red Streaks have an opportunity here with about a little over a minute and a half left to go here in the second quarter. Over to Layla Kelly, nice pass. The shot is up and counted. What a great move there.
Yeah, nice court vision by Johnson there, April.
So that makes it a 12-point lead now for Unioto. Piketon trying to cut into it.
Yeah, that's what you want to do is cut in a little bit by little bit and hope to get some stops and some misses by the Shermans if the Red Streaks are climb back in it before halftime.
We got Smith in the paint going left side. The shot is up by Holbert and count it from three-point land. That's her second three-pointer.
Well, there's only been made 3 so far, according to my stats here.
Handy-dandy stat sheets. Thank you, T-Fred, by the way, for these. Jalen Forbes left side. The shot is up and in.
Nice pull-up jumper by Jalen there.
Unioto with the basketball in the paint, and the ball is loose and nearly stolen away. A three-point shot is up and in.
Back-to-back threes by the Shermans.
And that was, guess who? Miley Smith.
Trapping up top and a turnover.
And right away, there's Smith again in the paint. Her shot is up, and as if we haven't said it enough, Miley Smith for 2. 20 points from the field for Smith.
Wow.
And this is just the first half. And Piketon with the basketball and the whistle blown with 11.1 left to go and a 42-24 lead for Unioto.
11 seconds left here in the second quarter. Second foul on Hamilton.
And at the line. Shot is up and no good. That's Forbes at the free throw line. We've got a couple substitutions as we've got Daniels coming back in. We've got, let's see here, Briar Pinwell checking in again. And looks like Reese Shanks as well. Getting a few players out here, getting some.
Oh, he had one too many. She's coming in for the shooter. Briar was. Well, he's going to try to play 6-on-5 there for a minute.
Unfair advantage. But do what you got to do when it's 42-24, right? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Free throws up and in. And that's Jalen Forbes' first free throw that's successful. Overall, according to what I've got, we're talking 5 points overall for Jalen Forbes. As Holbert, three-point shot here as we wind down the first half is no good. Rebound by the Red Streaks. And time expires here in the first half. 42-25 is the score. The Unioto Shermans on top of the Piketon Red Streaks. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have some halftime statistics and more coming your way on the Q and Total Media Sports YouTube. Back shortly.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We offer the latest in innovative technology. From state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We offer the latest in innovative technology. From state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We offer the latest in innovative technology. From state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
Back here at the oven, about 2 minutes left to go until the start of the second half. Hayden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore. I got some of the scoring stats, not all of them. Of course, we got about 4 unaccounted for points for Piketon and 3 unaccounted for Unioto. But what we got, this one I know is an official number, 27 points for Miley Smith for Unioto. Man, she has just had a night, especially at the free throw line and also from two-point land, where she has scored 20 of her points right there alone from the field. And also we got, let's see here, I have her for 5, looks like, free throws. Maya Hamilton has 4 points, and Magnolia Holbert has 8. Those are just the points we have accounted for. And Layla Kelly for the Red Streaks is leading in terms of scoring as we got here with 10. Hayden Daniels with 4, Abriel Johnson with 3, and Forbes for 5. Again, there's about 3, maybe 4 unaccounted for points. But Ryan, you got some team stats here for both sides. Let's get to them while we got a second.
Yeah, for the Unioto Shermans, they're shooting 55% from the two-point line unofficially and 25% from the three-point line and 80% from the free throw line.
Wow.
And of course, Miley Smith has accounted for a lot of those twos in there.
Almost all of them.
Yeah. And for the Red Streaks, they're shooting 47% from the two-point line, 33% from the three-point line, and 58% from the free throw line. So, I mean, despite a little bit of poor shooting from the free throw line, I mean, they really did all they could do. The problem is Miley Smith has 27 and the Red Streaks have 25. So you have to stop her to stay in this ball game as this third quarter is getting ready to tip off here, Hayden.
Yeah, call me Captain Obvious based off of what you just said, but still, she's scored more than the Red Streaks have combined tonight. That's crazy to think, but it's really the case.
Yeah.
Again, 42-25 as the Piketon Red Streaks back out here on the floor, ready to go. And Unioto still in the huddle. So overall, you're Piketon. Let's see here. You got just a little less than a 20-point deficit. What do you do, Ryan, to cut into this?
Well, first of all, you was hoping that the Red Streaks would get the ball to start this
Right.
quarter, but they don't. So starting there, you gotta come out. You got to play good defense. You've got to figure out something to do to Miley to stop her. But you got to also hope that Hamilton and Hobart doesn't hit their shots if you do stop her.
And out come the Lady Shermans, both sides out here again as we get ready for some more basketball. As Hobart will throw it in by the bleachers.
Need a good quarter defensively here by the Red Streaks as they open up in a 2-3 to start this third quarter.
Hamilton over to Dannison. Hamilton now back to Hobart. Hobart directing traffic here. Signaling for motion. Over to Dannison again. Three-point shot is up and off the mark, no good. And ball goes out of bounds, and Unioto will get it.
Did we have possession there for a split second?
We did for a split second. It looked like Kelly had it for a moment. Kelly put a hand on it, but could not hold on to it. Ball rolls out of bounds, and thus Magnolia Hobart throwing it in for Unioto. And a three-point attempt for Hobart, by the way, while we're at it. And a rebound here coming down to Miley Smith, who drives the paint and in. 29 now for Miley Smith.
Right where she left off.
Just continuing the trend here. As Layla Kelly with the ball for Piketon. Kelly moving top of the key, back to the foul line. Three-point shot is up and no good. Rebound coming down to the Shermans. And there she is once again, Smith. And a three-point shot by Magnolia Hobart is up, no good. And Smith getting the rebound.
Well, that's 3 straight threes by the Shermans and 3 straight misses.
And a jump shot from the wing is up and in from Maya Hamilton on the left side. Maya Hamilton's first accounted for field goal as well for this one. 46-25 is the score. Unioto on top of the Piketon Red Streaks. Ball contested here, but Layla Kelly gets it inside the paint. The shot is up, and right there are the ones you need to get, Ryan.
Yeah.
Right there. And this one is blocked by Hobart, nearly stolen away, but good offense here and a little bit of defense as well to keep the ball as Abriel Johnson with it. As Forbes moves up into the paint, passes it right, shot is up off the right side, no good. And the ball is going to be rebounded here by, let's see here, that was Forbes. And looks like it's going to go to Unioto.
Yeah, we rebounded, then we turned it over.
Unioto basketball here once again. 6 minutes left to go here in the third. 46-25 is the score. Dennis here, it looks like a pass into the paint. Shot is up and counted for Maya Hamilton. Kelly right side, covered by Hobart. Kelly moving into the paint, spin move, goes back.
Johnson's got to take that open jumper.
And there's an open one right there. Two more points on the board for the Streaks.
That was Daniels.
Daniels for 2, and that makes her 6 points in terms of field goal shooting. And so here comes Smith. Her shot is up, off the rim, no good. Second chance shot in. Miley Smith, what's that, 31 now? Passes it over to left side. Piketon with the ball. That's Forbes. Shot is up and no good. That's Piketon with the basketball. That's Ritchie. Shot is up and counted for the Streaks. Right there. So it's 50-29. Piketon has a long, long way to go and a short time to get there. Three-point shot is up and in for Miley Smith. 34.
She's
34 for Miley Smith. And no sign of stopping. They could keep her out here all night. And the shot is up and counted again by Danica Ritchie.
You know, back-to-back buckets by the senior Ritchie.
Holbert's three-pointer is no good. And now Miley Smith left side. Smith at the baseline, goes back, moving closer to center. Pass to Hamilton. Hamilton top of the key, moves right, and a charge there, and they're going to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think she got position there. I believe that April again, Johnson.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's her second took in charge there that she's drawn tonight.
So that brings up Piketon Red Streaks basketball. 52-31 is the score. 4:10 left to go here in the third. Layla Kelly crossing the timeline, covered by Hobart and tripped up. That was an easy call.
Yeah, Sherman's in a 1-2-2 there, and she tries to get around that girl, and the girl hip checked her there a little bit.
By the way, that one was Aiden Dannison. That's her third foul. As Piketon continues to have the ball here, left side, drives down the baseline, shots up, and nice move, but could not get it in as Smith gets the rebound.
She's got a handful of rebounds, too, Hayden.
Quite a few, actually, especially offensively. She's got a few offensive ones as well. Defensive is kind of a mix. As Piketon gets the ball back, that's Daniels. Daniels over to Kelly. Kelly moving into the wing, and shot is blocked and into the hands of Hamilton for Unioto. The shot is up and no good, right in short range at the field inside the paint. And a foul is going to be called on Piketon, and Hamilton will go to the line for two. The foul is being called, looks like, on Johnson. And that's Johnson's second foul. First shot incoming, it's up and counted.
I believe it's the first free throws of the second half for the Shermans.
And considering the last half, they had, what was it, like 9 we had earlier?
Yeah. She made both of those, right?
Made both of them, and right here we got Layla Kelly with the ball over to Forbes. Forbes in the paint, drives, and a push, and they're calling it. That's probably, what, the fourth maybe offensive foul combined tonight?
And that's a big one. That's her fourth foul.
And all for the same call as well, may I add.
Yeah.
54-31 is the score. 3:22 left to go here in the third quarter. Unioto on top.
Turnovers unofficially are piling up here for the Red Streaks as I've got number 19 for them.
Wow. As we got Holbert on the right side. Holbert driving right wing. Her shot is up and deflects it out of bounds. Last contact by Unioto, so Piketon gets the ball.
Unioto not far behind the Red Streaks with 13 turnovers herself.
As Layla Kelly left side with the ball. And Kelly going for a deep three. We saw her make one in the last contest against Southeastern and looked like it was going to stay in bounds, but they call it out. Foot right at the baseline. Looks like maybe just a toe was out, but that came pretty close.
Yeah.
As Smith throwing it in to Holbert.
Red Streaks back in a man, I believe, here, looks like.
Yes, sir, looks like it. And the Smith right there, nice move in the paint, but look, they're covering her. I think they've got the memo at this point that Smith needs to be contained at all costs.
Yeah, the triple teamed her, and there was a foul.
And Taylor's not happy about that one.
He wasn't happy, but they hit her on the arm there.
Not happy and definitely questioning that one, but I saw it as well. So Smith at the line. She's got 5 accounted for free throws. Off the front, no good.
Well, she didn't miss in the first half, or she missed one. No, I don't think she missed any.
She missed a couple, remember? We jinxed it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She did miss one.
The second shot is up. She missed 2. And it was in right there, so make that the 6th free throw there for Miley Smith.
Well, she got 32 now?
32.30, I think it's 34. I'll do a count here in between quarters real quick, a quick count, and we got a hold right here from Unioto.
21, that's Hamilton. I think that's her third.
That would be Hamilton. That's her 4th.
Oh, that's her 4th, so that's big.
One more, and Hamilton's gone.
So, two key players, one for each team here, as Forbes took a seat with 4 fouls. Now Hamilton takes a seat with 4 fouls.
Throwing it in. That's Johnson. Johnson into the paint, left to Kelly. Kelly drives up in the paint. Her shot is up and in. Layla Kelly with 2 more. Make that 55-33, 2:20 left to go in the third.
Oh, you
And
can't
now
leave her
Smith.
open.
Oh, no, you can't have that. And that one was a close call, but no cigar there for her. Missed three-pointer. Passes it right. That is, let's see here. That appears to be Johnson. And the ball rolls out of bounds. And looks like Piketon had contact last. And you hear the coaching staff getting even more vocal now with these mistakes and miscues here in the third quarter, Ryan.
Yeah.
They're definitely getting a little more vocal. You hear the yell a little more, and that could also be the fans as well. And throwing it in right now, that's Richie. Richie on the left side, back to, let's see, that's Layla Kelly, left wing into the paint. Her shot is up, spins around, no good. That one was in and out there. As Holbert throwing it deep, oh boy, there's Smith. Shot is up and counted. I literally only have one more 2-point call left for her.
Well, you have to move to the person closest to her.
Oh, I know. So we got 28 points max on this stat sheet, and we're at 28 max on the stat sheet, 26 for her. So I've been checking them, and after checking them here.
36. Correct? You said 36.
I said 26.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
2-pointers.
only talking about the two-pointers.
Okay. Oh,
I'm only
okay.
not talking about the free throws and three-pointers, which would bring it closer to that territory.
Yeah.
As coming in for Piketon is Olivia Farmer. Checking out is Daniels. Also looks like Shanks is back in for Piketon. Over to Kelly, left side. Her shot is up. Farmer with the rebound. Misses it. And a three-point attempt here is up and no good. And the ball goes out of bounds. Piketon basketball could not hold on to it. Trying to get that there was Stewart for Unioto. Shanks throwing it into Farmer. Back to Shanks left side. Shanks now in the paint. Right side now to Richie. Richie right side passes it over. Ball goes out. And once again, Unioto gets a hand on it. That time Fisher getting the touch on it. 55.6 seconds remaining here. 57-33 is the score. Unioto on top of the Red Streaks. Layla Kelly, top of the key, passes it right. That is Johnson. Johnson's shot is up, and she draws a foul, Ryan.
Yeah, that's what you want if you're Coach Taylor and the Red Streaks. The clock stops, and you go to the free throw line, hopefully knock in two of these.
And that foul was going to be called on Chloe Fisher. That's her first. Fisher hasn't spent much time in this game, but now has a foul attributed to her name. Shot is up and in by Johnson.
And if I'm not wrong, that is the first free throws of the second half for the Red Streaks with 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
I believe you're right. Johnson's second shot. Got it.
I like to be right once in a while.
Yeah. Makes us look smart, doesn't it? 45
I try to tell my wife that, yeah.
As we got, let's see here, Holbert with the ball, and a deep shot is up and
Well,
counted.
she stepped into that one, didn't she?
Right into it. And that's her third three-pointer as well. 60-35, 30 seconds left to go here in the third. And a foul being called on the Shermans. And that's a push. Is that Holbert they're calling that on?
Yeah, and Coach Miller's looking at her and telling her, hey, there's no reason to push her. I mean, you had her where you wanted her, and she right at the very end, she shoved her a little bit.
And that is Holbert's second foul.
And again, the clock stops, which is benefits us.
And Layla Kelly at the line for the Streaks. A 25-point lead here for Unioto. First shot is up and in. Best free throw shooter here for the Red Streaks tonight. That is her fifth successful free throw that I have counted for here, Ryan. Second shot is up, and it is good. Make that 6.
That's 4 straight free throws.
Red Streaks starting to find the rhythm, but maybe it's too much too late in some way. But, well, still a whole quarter to go, I reckon.
A whole quarter to go.
Shot is
Oh,
up, and we say that, and boom. Chloe Fisher with 3. Because then those are her first 3 points of the night right there, too. 10 seconds left to go, 63-37. Shots up, and a push being called here with 6 even left to go. And that's going to be on 20. That's Fisher. Fisher gets the three-pointer, and then she draws yet another foul. I believe that might be her second. It is. and make that 5 team fouls in this quarter for Unioto.
Oh, well, yeah. And the clock stopped again with 6 seconds.
And Johnson's shot is up, count it.
That's 5 straight by the Red Streaks here with the clock stopped on free throws.
Definitely good for the stat book.
Yeah.
Johnson's second shot is up, and the streak continues.
No jinx by me there.
No jinx as Holbert with 3 seconds holding on to it. They're going to get it off here. Smith going to get a last-second shot here in the quarter. Does not get it.
They shouldn't have got that one anyways. There was a double dribble about half court there.
63-39 is the score heading into the 4th and final quarter here on the Q and Total Media Sports on YouTube. Back in 60 seconds.
We offer the latest in innovative technology. From state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Back here at the oven, and thank you to our sponsors for making our broadcast possible this season for Piketon Red Streaks and Lady Red Streaks basketball. Without you, we wouldn't be here, but also we were just doing some math here. Miley Smith, folks, is at 38 points, and for perspective, the Lady Red Streaks have 39.
Yeah, I mean, and that's if we've missed.
Those are just the ones we have counted.
yeah, that's unofficial. But yeah, shout out the sponsor there. I heard as he's coming back on that Quick Lube and Tire down there, and that's Jonathan Johnson right down here in front of us, the owner of Piketon Quick Lube and Tire.
Thank you to him as the Lady Red Streaks have the ball to start the 4th and final quarter.
Well, that's a positive for the Red Streaks. Get to start this quarter with the ball and try to work a good shot here.
Layla Kelly with the ball, covered by Holbert. Kelly now into the paint here to Johnson. Her shot is up. That was Forbes. That shot was up and no good. Into the hands of Hamilton. Right side for Unioto. Hamilton to Smith. Smith passes it in now to Dennis. And Holbert's three-pointer is up and no good. And they're passing it back to Smith, who gets a three-point shot up and counted.
Be good.
And that one is good. So you do the math, 38 plus 3, 39, 41 accounted for points for Miley Smith. We have to get a hold of one of my contacts from Unioto. We're talking about this. It has to be in the 50s, but what the record would be for the girls for most points scored in a game. I don't think this one's it, but it's still quite an impressive showing here as Smith had a chance to put two more up on the board and no good. And the ball is stolen away there by Maya Hamilton. Now to Smith. Smith's shot is up and counted. And now I'm officially out of room, Ryan, for field goals here on my stat sheet. So we're going to have to improvise. That's the first time I've had that happen to me. They've completely run out of spots. That's just how much that she has been scoring.
And we got a timeout here by the Red Streaks. Let's see what he takes. It's a 30-second.
A 30-second timeout. We do have some sponsors we got to get through, so let's take one of here on the Q and Total Media Sports YouTube. Back in 30.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
Back here in the oven, 6:41 left to go here as Miley Smith, we're talking about, has now passed 40 points for Unioto out of the 68 points scored by the Sherman Tanks here. I know some people, and that's kind of an inside joke, I know a few Unioto guys out there, and they always don't like it when you call them the Sherman Tanks.
The Sherman Tanks?
Yeah, they don't like the word tanks being put at the end because it was named after Camp Sherman, that area over there in Chillicothe. And the three-pointer by Layla Kelly is up and in.
A much-needed three by the Red Streaks there. Makes it 68-42 in the fourth.
6:25 left to go in the contest as Hamilton's shot is up and draws a late foul here.
Was that a two, I believe, wasn't it?
Yep, that is going to be actually, looks like it's on 5. Is that who it is? That'd be Shanks. Yeah, that's on Shanks. That's her third. As Hamilton goes to the line for 2. Hamilton so far has, looks like 3 free throws. Make that 4 from what we have here. Keep in mind, of course, we keep these statistics, but they're always unofficial until the scorekeepers and everybody certify their books. They, of course, have the accurate scores as the second free throw from Hamilton was up and in. As we got, let's see here, that's Daniels, and now back into the hands of Unioto. That's Dannison. And a late call here.
I didn't see it. I was looking down
Neither
to the
did
right.
I.
They gave a foul to the Shermans.
25, so that would
Smith.
be Smith.
I didn't see what happened there.
And that's Smith's third foul. As now it's 70-42.
Almost a turnover there.
And stolen away almost, but Piketon holding on to. That's Kelly. Jump shot in the paint is up, no good. Rebound here offensively. Second shot is up, and Smith nearly coming away with it, but Piketon stripping it away. And now the steal right there for Hamilton. Hamilton into the right side paint and jukes the defender and got it.
I thought there was steps in there on that one. What do you think, Hayden? I thought she got away with 3.
I could see that. I definitely see your point there. 5:42 left here. A 30-point differential now, 72-42. Do you know what it is for running clock? It's not 30. Is it what, 35?
I think it's 35 like football.
Yeah, shot is up and no good. And that one is off the side of the backboard. And that one is up and in. 2 points right there for Jalen Forbes. She's got 7 counted 4 points tonight. As Smith here with the ball for Unioto. It's like Wilt Chamberlain during that 100-point game where they're always saying, give it to Wilt, give it to Wilt. I see people over there, give it to Smith. Magnolia Hobart left side, and looks like a call on the Streaks. That might be on Kelly. We'll see. Yep, it's on Kelly. So that is Layla Kelly's, we'll see here. I believe that's her third. It says third.
Couple
It's a substitution.
Yep.
What
do we got Smith for? I got someone asking.
Smith, let me do a quick count here. We got 6 free throws, 28 for 2. 28 plus 6 is 29, 30, 31, 32, 30, what was that, 33 right there? 36, 39, 42 is what I've got here just from some quick math here at the top of my head. 42 points for her. Again, that's an unofficial number, but that's what I have right here. Passes it right to Shanks. Shanks in the paint. Some defensive coverage here. As Johnson gets a shot up, spins around the rim, and it is no good. Holbert passes it over to Hamilton. Hamilton getting
Lob.
Smith with a lob, and oh, boy.
Getting fancy.
Nice. That was a heck of a move, though.
And Coach Miller is going to empty his bench there with that call. He called a timeout. It's a full
It's a full timeout. We're going to take it with them here on the Q and Total Media Sports on YouTube. Back here in 30 seconds.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Back here in the oven, both teams in their huddle here coming off of a timeout.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder
74.
Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination.
Sorry about that. We got 74-44 And that is currently the score, a 30-point lead for the Sherman Tanks. So overall, this has just been an insane game. We keep talking about it. We keep rhapsodizing over it, but it's just insane how many points Miley Smith is ranked at 44.
Yeah, 44 unofficial points.
And again, we keep pointing this out. Folks, if you'll look over on your scoreboard or the score graphic on your live stream, that little number there, 44 points for the Red Streaks.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a lack of effort by the Red Streaks of trying to stop her. She's just been hot and making about everything she's attempted. And, and Coach Miller here empties the bench, so we won't see any more probably Smith.
Trying to keep track here and let's see, her deflection stolen away into the hands of who was at number 5. That would be Kylie Puckett checking in for the first time for Unioto. As Smith still out there, she's now on the bench too.
Yeah, the starters for both teams are gone.
Looks like we're just
besides Johnson's out there for the Red Streaks.
And looks like the backups here, so we're going to try to get used to some of the adjustments here. A shot is up, no good. An offensive rebound for the Unioto Shermans. Now back into the hands of Piketon. And a call here. See if we can get some of these names out here. Let's see. Carly Sawyers checking in. She hasn't been in here, and looks like a quick change up here as Daniels coming back in from the starting lineup. Sawyers, though, getting her first few seconds of varsity play here, first time at home this season. Didn't get any play time in the last game, gets a few seconds here. 76-44 as Piketon with the basketball in the paint. Shot is up and count it there for Reese Shanks. As Unioto now basketball, that's Fisher crossing the timeline. Fisher being covered by Pinwell. Fisher to Jillian Matthey checking in for the first time.
Nice backdoor.
Ooh, shot was up and in. Of course, Matthey, I'll tell you, I associate that last name with Unioto and soccer.
Oh, okay.
Matthey is one of the coaches, I believe it's for the girls team, maybe for girls soccer, could be boys soccer over there in Unioto. But that's a name I've heard a couple times. Also, a couple boys, I think, with that last name play for soccer programs over there. Worked as a PA announcer before for soccer teams, and that's where I've heard that one. The shot is up, spins around the rim, no good. 76-46 is the score. 3:20 left to go here in the contest. And, of course, we got a few minutes here, but keep in mind, folks, we're going to try to get some stats after this one as well, especially when it comes to Smith and shooting. See if I can maybe go down to the scorekeeper's table before it's too late, Ryan, and see if we can get a more official number for her. Three-point shot is up and no good by Kendall Walker. Another first-time entrant into this contest for Unioto. And a foul is going to be called. It's on the Streaks. And they're calling the foul on 3, so that's Hayden Daniels. That's her first. And the first shot is up here off the front of the rim. No good.
Well, they've missed 3 straight. Yeah, the Shermans have a free throw line.
Second shot is incoming. Got it. That was Jade Stewart. That was her first successful free throw of the evening. As Abriel Johnson with the ball top of the key, passes it left. Looks like, is that 15 over there? I don't think it's her.
10.
That's 10. The shot is up and in. 77-48. You see who got that two-pointer there, Ryan?
That was Pinwell.
Pinwell got it. Pinwell getting her first 2 here. Shot is up around the rim. No good. Rebounded defensively by Farmer. 2:40 left to go here. 77-48 is the score. Unioto on top. Unioto, of course, last couple years winning the SVC title in girls and boys basketball. So it seems like the shot is up by Farmer and no good. It just seems like Unioto, especially in the last decade or so, has really been a powerhouse here in the SVC. Seems like in that time period more so than ever. Yeah. 3-point shot is up. And of course, talking about with coaches, I mean, with great coaches like Matt Combs and, of course, Shane Combs being involved there, too, of course, with Unioto as players, coaches, you name it. And not just them, but there are other people you can credit as well for Unioto. I mean, it's just overall, it's basically a dynasty they've built over there. It really is. Between them, and, of course, it seems like them and Zane Trace have been sharing it back and forth in the boys. Yeah. And it looks like Southeastern, I think, has a couple in recent times as well for the girls. Adina. as Piketon with the basketball here.
Oh,
And is that a travel call? Or
yeah, I believe so.
travel looks like no, maybe it's a double dribble.
Unofficially 28 turnovers for the Red Streaks.
As Puckett throws it in to Fisher.
Oh.
2 minutes left to go. 77-48. Unioto with the lead. Puckett and ball's loose and a hold there.
And that's her 5th foul. She came back into the contest. Forbes had and
fouled out.
Yeah, she just fouled out.
And Forbes is out of here. And checking in will be Daniels. As the Shermans go to the line for 2 more. Of course, that's the one thing, with the team fouls count, resetting every quarter and so forth. Also, the elimination of the 1-for-1 in high school basketball. It's just every shot now from the free throw line, they're 2-pointers. Unless it's, of course, a successful 2 or 3-pointer. 78-48, and the shot is up off the front of the rim. No good. Piketon with the rebound. As that's Pinwell. Pinwell over to Shanks. Shanks in the paint. Passes back here. And looks like a little too much interference there for Unioto. I think they might call that on 5. They're calling it, is that 3 they called it on?
Number 5, yeah.
That was number 5. Puckett. So that was her first. I thought they threw up at 3, and I thought her shot 3, and I was like, there's no 3 out there. I don't see one.
About a double dribble there.
And looks like we got Pinwell.
Ref saved that one. Oh, she can't get it.
Ball handling here, and a travel being called.
She tried to get up with it, unfortunately.
You see, of course, mainly these are younger players as well for Piketon, and that seems to be a common issue for this group right here, the ball handling.
Yeah, a little bit of ball handling there, but clock's ticking down, 1:25.
Deep 2 is up, and no good. Offensive rebound is up, and Farmer has it, but there's a jump ball.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to go to Piketon.
Did they get 2 chances right there, or was that just 1 shot?
Are they going to say it's Unioto, actually?
It is Unioto.
It is Unioto. 78-48. Looking with 1:18 left to go, up by 30. Passes it right. And that is Mathy. Shot is up, no good. Ball goes out of bounds with 1:09 left to go. Still a 30-point differential. Starting to slow down here in terms of scoring some. Yeah. But with Smith out of the fray, which, again, we're going to get that number. I don't think, like I said, I don't think it's quite a record for Unioto, but still an impressive game in itself, especially for high school basketball standards.
Yeah.
Less than a minute left to go here, 55 seconds. And I don't know, I went in the bleachers. Seems to be okay.
I think she thought somebody over there had a jersey on for the Red Streaks, but it was a couple people in the stands.
Oh, no. I think she got the wrong memo there. 47 seconds. Unioto, and ball goes out of bounds. Clock stops at 44.7. So overall,
as both coaches are ready to get this contest over with, Hayden, as they're both saying, don't foul, don't do this.
Just take it home.
Yeah, trying to get the clock to basically just run out here and hear the buzzer.
So, of course, with that being said, Unioto will bump up to 3-0 in the SVC. Piketon getting their first conference loss. They'll be 1-1. And, of course, overall, that brings them to 1-2 on the season. Unioto 3-1 overall. Off to a hot start of the Sherman Tanks.
Yeah.
So the three-point shot is up, no good. Farmer with the rebound. 20 seconds left to go again, 78-48. But overall, Ryan, what are your thoughts? Anything you've seen in this one here? Give it just a second.
I mean, as kind of much as expected. And, I mean, I was hoping for us that we would pull out a win here. But I kind of figured that might be what we would see.
Well, we knew going into this, it was just undeniable. We knew going into this that Unioto was definitely some tough opposition. There was no shadow of a doubt about it.
Yeah.
We knew how good Unioto was. There was no questioning it. And we come into this, and Unioto proved that they were everything we thought they were, and maybe even more.
Yeah.
This is definitely a talented group of young women we got right here. And for Unioto, and I think any team, especially the girls here in the SVC, are going to have a hard time contending with them.
Yeah. Yeah, one thing Coach Taylor should be happy with is the free throw shooting for the Red Streaks, 58% in the first half. And I got them with no misses here in the second half. Taking 8 free throws, Hayden.
Nice. And at the buzzer, 78-50 is the final score. Unioto knocking off Piketon. Again, that brings Unioto to 3-1. And, of course, 3-0 in the SVC, as previously mentioned. So there's the final score. Unioto winning this one by a 28-point margin as both the Lady Red Streaks and Lady Shermans go down the sidelines, hugging, shaking hands. Just a great game overall for the Sherman Tanks. So here's what we're going to do. Ryan and I, we're not done just yet. We're going to get some post-game stats wrapped up here. Going to go down here and get some numbers as well, maybe from the scorekeeper's table, double-check some of our stats, and then we'll be right back on the Total Media Sports YouTube channel and the Cube back here in a few minutes.
We offer the latest in innovative technology. From state-of-the-art online and mobile banking technology to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Todd Harris Realty is a proud sponsor of Pike County High School sports. With over 19 years of experience, Todd Harris is your go-to real estate expert in Waverly. As a broker and $1 million producer, Todd Harris will help you find your dream home. Visit Realtor.com to see Todd's listings and call him today at 740-947-7677. That's 740-947-7677. Support local and enjoy Pike County sports.
We offer the latest in
Clinkers,
innovative
lumber, and builder
technology.
supplies in
From
Waverly,
state-of-the-art
Ohio,
online
your
and mobile
go-to
banking
destination
technology
for all-
to fast and easy online mortgage and loan application from the comfort of your home and with experienced local bankers to guide you along the way. We have the technology. We have the team. Call us today. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
Clinkers, lumber, and builder supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace Hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
Back here at Piketon High School, where the Unioto Shermans have knocked off the Lady Red Streaks by a score of 78-50. Hayden Milliken and Ryan Vogelmore here with you. And, well, Ryan, we got some last-second stats here. Got some team stats here, first off, for the Red Streaks and for the Shermans. Ryan, you're still doing some calculations over here. We're trying to get some of this math in here, folks, as quickly and as much of a timely manner as possible. But, Ryan, you have anything to report at this moment, or are you still counting?
Well, I mean, for the Red Streaks, shot 31% from the two-point line in the second half and only 16% from the three-point line. They did shoot 100% from the free throw line, though,
wow,
in the second half.
All right, so we got right here Layla Kelly. This one I'm trying to keep track of. We got 6 here, plus 8, 10, 12, 14. I got 17 for Layla Kelly. Those are just what we got accounted for her. Of course, she is the leading scorer. That's the final count, too?
Yeah.
She has 17 points. Now, here's one we were wanting to talk about, and this comes from Unioto. 41 points. That's right, 41 points for Miley Smith. Just what a game for her. She just seemingly could not be stopped. They took her out finally in the fourth quarter, but Miley was just on fire and probably one of the best single game performances I've seen in girls basketball in quite some time. I mean, she came in here and she lit up the court.
Yeah, I mean, it all started when she missed the first 3 or 2, I think. She, missed a couple of those threes, and she started taking it inside the three-point line and was connecting on almost every shot she took. And they was 15 to 18-foot jumpers. Then she started getting some at the rim, and got several free throws there, and just started rolling. It felt like after that there was no stopping her.
And Maya Hamilton had 19. There were some other points as well. It's like I have Magnolia Holbert for 11. I don't know if that's the final count. You got the scorebook. That's just what I have accounted for. Ryan, you got the book here.
Yep, she had 11. Let's see. Stewart had 1.
That's correct.
Puckett had 3. Fisher had 3. Hamilton with 19. For the Red Streaks, I can go over the overall scoring real quick if you want.
Right.
We had Daniels with 6. Kelly with 17, Shanks with 5, Penwell with 2, Johnson with 7, Ritchie with 6, and Forbes rounding out the scoring with 7 for the Red Streaks.
So those are your post-game statistics here, and overall that second half and the second quarter, basically the first quarter was where Piketon was at their strongest.
Yeah.
They did great in the first quarter, but you get to the second quarter and in the second half, and once Smith started getting those free throws, that's where it really started for her, was from the free throw line. Then from there it was field shot after field shot after three-pointer after three-pointer, and from there she just, like I said, she could not be contained, she could not be stopped, and they kept finding her wide open, a few fouls on her, and she was basically at the point where she probably scored almost every, not every single one, but almost every free throw made for Unioto. We don't have the exact number, I don't think, of how many she particularly scored. I don't have it in front of me. I think I got 6 here accounted for, but that's just what I have. So if that's the case, of course, on top of the 30 points that I have counted for from the field, and then 3 3-pointers for her.
Well, I mean, just alone, I just calculated in the second half, just on 2-point field goal percentage alone, the Shermans were shot 69% in the second half.
Wow.
They shot 55% in the first half. So you do that, calculate those together. That's a pretty high percentage for a full game.
Right. So I think that'll about do it here for us. So thank you to everyone watching on the stream and listening in tonight. And, of course, tune in on Saturday, tomorrow, around the same time tomorrow evening, around 7 o'clock. Varsity contest. Ryan, you won't be here, but it's been a fun week. Going to trade out one of you for another. Of course, got Jared Vogelmore coming in for that one tomorrow. So tune in for us with that one. So until then, this is Hayden Milliken and Ryan Vogelmore saying good night and go Streaks.
Fox News, I'm Tom Graham. The recent ceasefire